All right, let's start, everyone. Right, so the answer is the mode. Okay, so when the data are the nominal, then you use the mode to measure the center of that data set. Okay, so when the data set is categorical and nominal, then you're going to use the mode to measure the center of that data set. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, Luis, Gabby, Kiara, Alonso, Brittany. Number 2. Right, so the answer is the median. Okay. So in this case, the data is also categorical, right? But if it's ordinal, then you're going to use a median. Okay. Remember that ordinal belongs to which one? Everyone type in the chat for me. I just said it, but I'm just checking you guys. Ordinal belongs to categorical data or continuous data. Everyone type in the chat for me. Right, yeah, so ordinal data belongs to categorical. It's the second one, right? And it belongs to categorical. And good. They're just the names, right? The categories, but they have order. Okay, like the letter grades, like A, B, C, or like the winners in a game, like first place, second place, or third place. Okay. All right. Thank you, Angela. Let me see. Can you tell her to enter the pin to join the game for me? Okay. If you can resend her the pin in the chat, then thank you. All right, let's move on to see the scores. Oh no, Alonso is leading. Kira, Luis, Laith, yeah, here. All right, let's move on to the next one. Number 3. Right, so the answer is the median. Right. So remember that most of the time when the data set is skewed, either left or right. In this case, interval belongs to what? Everyone, can you type in the chat for me? Interval belongs to categorical or continuous data. Type in the chat for me. Interval data belongs to continuous or categorical. Do you guys remember? It's the third one, the third one. There are 4 of them, right? And it's the third one in the list. The level of measurements, right? It belongs to continuous, everyone. Interval belongs to continuous data, okay? Or numerical data, you can say that. So they have something to do with numbers. Okay. So if the data set of interval data is skewed either left or right, then you will use the middle number to measure the center of the data, okay, of the data set, which is the median. All right, let's see the scores. Right, Alone, Kiara, Ramon, Zahid, Luis. Let's move on to number 4. All right, so the answer is the mean. Okay. So the measure of central tendency of ratio data with a normal distribution is the mean. Okay. In this case, what values are equal to each other, everyone, when the data set is normal? Do you remember the 3 measures that are equal to each other? 3 values that are equal to each other in a normal distribution. What are they? For a normal distribution. I got Angela. How about other people? It was the last of the 4 examples that we did last time. I also reviewed them with you guys at the beginning of the class on Monday. It's the last graph. So what values are equal to each other when the data set is normal? Got Angela, but who else? The mean is equal to the mode and the median, right? So all of them are equal to each other. Okay? But in this case, they use the mean to measure the central tendency or the center of the data set. If a data set is skewed, in this case, we're talking about the continuous data set. Okay? If the data set is skewed, then we use the median. Okay? But if the continuous data set is normal, then we use the mean. Okay, that's how you remember it. And we talked about it last time, so if you don't remember, review it for me. All right, Ramon is leading now. We are here. Zahid, Alone, those. All right, let's move on to number 5. right, so the answer is what? Is false, right? Why is it false? Everyone type in the chat for me. So categorical variables include nominal and interval variables. So that statement is false. Why is it false? Type in the chat for me. I got Sarah, Uriel. Who else? Categorical data or variables include the first two levels. Remember, what are the first levels of measurements? I got Evelyn too, Destiny. It's false because categorical variables include nominal and what, everyone? Nominal and what, everyone? That we just did in the previous question. Nominal and ordinal, everyone. Nominal and ordinal belong to categorical data or variables. Okay. So in this case, it would be true if the statement is categorical variables include nominal and ordinal, everyone. Ordinal, okay, not interval, because interval belongs to numerical data, okay, or continuous data. So in this case, instead of saying interval, it should be ordinal. Okay. All right, let's move on to number 6. I will also post the video of this on YouTube tonight or tomorrow. So make sure that you guys review all the questions, because on the exam, I believe that they will ask some of the questions about this as well. So Alonso, Ramon, Yahir, Zahid, and Gabby. All right, let's move on to number 6. All right, the answer is false. Why is it false? Everyone type in the chat for me. How would you fix it? Type in the chat for me. Why is this statement false? Continuous means numbers, right? Or numerical. I got Brittany, Monserrat, Rihanna, Evelyn. How about more people? All right, so this statement is false because continuous variables include ratio and what? Interval, everyone. Interval, not ordinal. Ordinal belongs to categorical, right? So instead of ordinal, it should be interval, okay? And these are the last two levels, right? So continuous variables include ratio and interval, everyone. All right, let's see the scores. Right, we still have the same people: Alonso, Ramon, Gabby, Angela, Uriel, right, let's see the next one. Verse 7. All right, so if you review all the 4 cases that we talked about on Monday, then you should be able to answer this question. Okay, and if you still don't remember, make sure that you review them. And also on the exam, they will ask questions about this as well. Okay, I will post the video of the review of the 4 cases for you as well. Let's see if I recorded it or not. You need to review it like at least a few times, okay, 2 or 3 times until you get it. All right, so remember that when the median is always in the middle for the continuous data, right? And the mean is to the left and the mode is to the right. So let's review this really quick so that you can understand it better. We already talked about it, but let's just review it again. So in the question that you guys are given, they gave you the mean is less than the median, right? The median, and then less than the mode. So if you guys are gonna draw the distribution, let's check the question again to make sure that we got it right. So the answer for this one is negative skew distribution, right? So let's see. So that's the answer, okay? Let's see. So if you look at the 3 values over here in order like that, then which one has the highest frequency, everyone? Which one is the tallest bar? Type in the chat for me. Which one has the highest frequency if you look at the graph? In a data set, which one has which data value has the highest frequency, or when you graph it, is the tallest bar? Like, it appears the most in the data set. So what is it, everyone? What value is that? Good. The mode, everyone, the mode is the one that appears the most in the data set, right? So it is the one with the highest frequency. When you graph it, it is the tallest bar, everyone. Remember that? The median, it's just the middle number. Okay? The median is the middle number. So when you graph it, it might not be the tallest bar, but we know for sure that the mode is the one with the tallest bar. So if you look at the mode, it's to the right, right? Yeah, so if you look at the mode is to the right, then that means that the mode is to the right, okay? It's the larger number, right? The largest number in between those 3 values, okay? So that means that it will be like this, okay? The graph will be like this. And you know that the mode will be the tallest bar right here, right? It's just the general shape, because when you graph it, there will be many bars, okay? So the mode is the one with the tallest bar here, and the median will be if it's in between the mean, that means that it's somewhere over here in the middle, and then the mean is less than the median. So that means that the mean should be somewhere over here, right? That's how you imagine it, okay? Imagine it like that. So that means that in this case, the distribution is skewed left or negative skew. Okay, that's how you draw the distribution based on those three values. And this is for continuous data, everyone. All right, let's look at the next one. One more time, remember that the mode is always the one with the tallest bar, okay? And you look at the tallest bar is to the right, then the other bars will be lower, okay, will be shorter. That means that it's skewed to the left. In this case, it is skewed left. Skewed left means that the tail is to the left. You look at the tail, okay? Skewed left. Well, you can say that this is a negative skew. All right. Let's move on to the next question. All right, we still have the same people. Alone, Evelyn, Brittany, Ramon, Gabby. Number what? Number 8? Yeah. If you look at the three values and try to draw the distribution really quick for me to see what shape it has here. Remember that the mode is the one with the tallest bars. All right, so in this case, it's the positive skew distribution, okay? All right, let's review it really quick so that you can understand it more. So in this case, you have the mean. Let's see. So you have the mean. Oh, here. The mean is greater than the median and it's greater than the mode, right? But in this case, make sure that you pay attention to the order. Okay, you can rewrite them as what? You can rewrite them as the mode is less than the median, so that it looks better when you put it in the graph, right? And then the mean, yeah, if you switch the inequality sign, then it's going to be like this, right? So that means that the mode will be to the left of the graph and the mean will be to the right, okay? So make sure that you be careful with the inequality signs as well. So if you draw the distribution, then the mode will be to the left, all the way to the left. So the mode is the one with the tallest bar, right? The mode is the one with the tallest bar and it's to the left, okay? So here is the mode. You can see that is the tallest bar. And then the median is some number in the middle. And then the mean is the largest one. We don't know exactly what they are, but we know that they are in that order. So in this case, this is skewed what? Everyone type in the chat for me. This is skewed what? What kind of skew is this? Right, so this is skewed right? Yeah, so in this case, you look at the tail, everyone. So this is called skewed right or positive skew. Skewed right, okay. You look at the tail when you can say that whether or not it's skewed right or left. Okay, look at the tail. Okay, so that's how we use the mean, and the mode and the median to determine the shape of the continuous data set. Okay. One more time, always remember that the mode is the tallest bar in the graph, okay? The one with the highest frequency, the number that appears the most in the list. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so Alones, Evelyn, Gabby, Brittany, and Syed. Let's move on to number 9. All right. If you remember what I said earlier about the distribution, then you should be able to do this one. So it should be the normal distribution, right? If the mean is equal to the mode and the median. So the normal distribution is just the same as the bell-shaped distribution. Okay, it looks like a bell. All right, let's see the scores. All right, so we have Ramon here, and we still have the same people. Number 10. All right, in this case, you guys just have to do the math, right? So how do you guys find the mean for these data values, everyone? Type in the chat for me. How did you guys do it? All right, good. Yeah, you should be able to do it now, right? This is the easiest question on the exam. If you are given this question, you should be able to do it right away. So the mean means that you just add all these values together, and then you got the sum, and you divide it by how many data values there are, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the sum of all these and divided by 5, and that's how you got the mean, which is 7, right? All right, let's move on to the next one. Right, we got Zahid on the list. Let's move on to the next one. This one, you should get it right away if you see one question like that on the exam. All right, great job, everyone. Look at that. All of you got it right. Yeah, so it's the middle number, right? But before you guys determine the median, make sure that you check to see if the data values are in order or not, okay? If they are not in order, then you have to put them in order first. Otherwise, it would be wrong if you choose the middle number, okay? But in this case, they are in order already. All right, let's move on to the last question. We got Brittany now, and still the same people. Let's move on to the last question. This is also easy too, right? You should get it right away. right, so the answer is 4, right? I know that some of you might think that the 2 is also the mode, but no, look at the 4. The 4 appears the most, right? Whatever number appears the most, then that is the mode. The 2 appears twice, but the 4 appears 3 times, so it appears the most. So the 4 is the mode. Okay. All right. Any questions about this before we move on to the next one? Right, if not, then let's check to see who are the winners here. All right, Gabby is in the 3rd place. 2nd place, Evelyn, and number 1, I guess, Alonso. Yeah.